Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad Nazri, student from Open University Malaysia, Faculty of Science and Technology, semester 4, year 2019. Today, I would like to present about the science and technical research methodology, which is involved with my subject Smrm 5203. So the topic I chosen as my research methodology is transformation quality service strategies of XYZ ABC Specialist Hospital. Chapter 1, for the introduction. The parent company had been incorporated in 2001. XYZ has established with the aim to participate and explore business opportunities in the private medical services industry in Malaysia. XYZ sees itself as contributor to the development and growth of physician in medical service, education and training, consultancy and research and other projects. XYZ has used a wide network of specialists and partners in offering services to build business in the following areas: ABC Specialist Hospital under the registered company operate in Bandar Baru, training, education and consultancy in the field of health undertaken by XYZ Tech Sdn Bhd, pharmaceutical manufacturing undertaken by XYZ Biopharma Sdn Bhd, operate in Shah Alam, and lastly, information technology consulting in the field of medical services operated by XYZ Infotech Sdn Bhd. In addition, XYZ is also involved in following areas: radiology, imaging operation, and working with partners to build several hospitals in Malaysia and outside the country. Problem statement: in Malaysia, increasing demand and cost of care with lack of resources threatened the performance of Malaysian healthcare system country health plan MOA 2011, whereas the mismatch between patient flow and staffing level lead to increased workload, which in turn will affect the patient care performance. The adequate staffing is important to sustain quality of patient care. Study conducted in 12 European countries and US found that better working environment and low nurse-to-patient ratio improves quality of care and patient safety and patient satisfaction. For the objective of this research, first, to study and on satisfaction among patients and their families. Second, to study on the atmosphere of providers among health care customers. And the third, to study on the presence of family members in the care setting encouraged and facilitated. And lastly, to study on the information is shared fully and in a timely manner. The chapter 2, for the literature review, for the introduction. In other words, core competencies are the defining characteristics that make a business stand out from the competition, which is in the case XYZ company. Furthermore, it has been declared that core competence is communication, involvement and a deep commitment to working cross organization boundaries. For a core competency, have the right type of governance in place. The board of directors represent the membership of the organization, and there are four common types of board models. First, policy board. The second, governance board, policy governance board, and the third, working board, and the lastly, collective board. It is recommended that after selecting its governance structure, the XYZ board seek training to understand the model and the role of the board within that model. Ongoing training is also important as a refresher to board members and as orientation to new members. 2.2 is core competency. It is fully understand impact of the reality consumerism. Consumerism is one of its interpretation. Is a doctrine which states that the increasing consumption of goods and services in the basis for a healthy economy. Core competency which is fully understand impact of the reality consumerism. The consumerism is one of the interpretation is a doctrine which states that the increasing consumption of goods and services in the basic of the health economy. And the third is 2.3 is the core competency. They eliminate unnecessary variation. Variation in the clinical workflow, efficiencies, processes, and more is one of the biggest challenges healthcare organizations face in outcome improvement work. Healthcare isn't alone, as variation has been recognized across other industries as a common foe. And that is 2.4 is core competency, the focus on the patient-centric care. Even though the healthcare provides moving forward with improvement clinical performance, care coordination and accountability, all will still face the hard facts that they will make less revenue per patient. And next we go to the chapter 3, methodology. The all resulted item surveys questions were designed in the questionnaire. It included leadership questions were pertaining to the improvement of healthcare service quality. Chapter 4, discussion and conclusion. For the intro, healthcare system can dramatically impact outcome by shifting the focus on the entire organization to make improvement of common goal. As team from across system and facilities in XYZ's company begin to work together, success is often more efficient and robust. Once health systems have identified and formed outcome improvement team, XYZ company and ABC Specialist Hospital can improve their outcome by taking 3 steps to reduce unwanted variation. Step 1, remove obstacles to success on a community-wide level. Step 2, maintain open lines of communication and share lessons learned. And step 3 was decrease the magnitude of variation and critically analyze the strategic issues in quality management, including current issues and development, and to advise and evaluate quality implementation plans. Consequently, the following system-oriented recommendations were made to XYZ. The recommendation 1 is policy makers and monitoring staff should include patient-centered care as a dimension of quality in its own right in strategies and other policies documentation. Recommendation 2, a core set of national recognized and professionally endorsed patient survey questions should be developed to facilitate collation and comparison of patient care experience data in key healthcare settings. Recommendation 3, patient survey used to assess patient care experience need to include questions specifically addressing recognized patient-centered care dominance and assess more than patient satisfaction. Recommendation 4, improving patient care experience. And recommendation 5, to improve transparency. And 6, recommendation 6, patient-centered care should be a component of training and education programs for all healthcare professionals in institutions. And 7, education program should engage patients and families as teach and collaborators rather than solely as case studies. And recommendation 8, funding should acknowledge the importance of patient-centered to the healthcare system, and this should be reflected in the distribution of funding to various departments in the healthcare organization. And then topic 4.4, operation analysis. The operation analysis shows that XYZ and ABC made significant gains in revenues, patient loyalty due to quality health provided and healthy return on investment. The validation of the data was done through triangulation. Triangulation is a powerful technique that facilitates validation of data through cross-verification from more than two sources. In particular, it refers to the application and combination of several research methodologies in the study of the same phenomenon, Bogdan and Beckland, 2006. The ABC data collected through company records and survey questionnaire was validated by triangulation. All the data pertaining to increase in revenue, increase in number of patients treated, and patient satisfaction, and increase in profits pointed to the same direction. The SYZ group has recorded a double-digit net profit margin for 2015, from 11% in 2014 to 49% in 2015. The general selling and administrative cost as a percentage of revenue was reduced for the third year in a row. Corporate tax has been kept at an optimal level, and the management has appointed as an experienced corporate tax advisor to produce special paper on development and investment income. Moving forward, 4.6. 2016 will be a challenging year for the company as this year is a year where the company is expected to enter the strengthening phase. SYZ ABC are not only going to involve in the operation of hospital with 100 beds, but will also involve in some new areas such as medical specialist centers, nursing home, veterinary drug, pharmaceutical, and information technology consultant and education. 4.7. For conclusion, SYZ/ABC are strategically disposed to play their part in the development of private healthcare services that will fill a vital gap of providing state-of-the-art medical and healthcare services to the segment of the population who can afford out-of-the-pocket expenses. There is a valid reason for this. Malaysia needs to get out of the middle income trap and private healthcare sector in one of the 12 key drivers. Malaysia will achieve what it is aimed for to make Malaysia a medical tourism hub with all consequences. However, Malaysia has to ensure that working conditions of all healthcare practitioners are conducive to support the appeal of healthcare sector through harmonious workplace relations. SYZ/ABC's business of providing healthcare services will flourish given the prevailing conducive environment. Thank you.